Yeah. So, welcome everyone. I'm so glad that through the magic of technology, it's not always my favorite thing, but at least we can all be quarantined and cozy in our houses and still gather in the same space together. So, for all of the headaches that technology can create, I'm also happy that it can bring us together, even when we can't share physical space. So this morning, I thought we would just sort of lean into this quality of ease. There's so much tension, there's so much worry, right? There's so much chaos happening right now with this virus and everything that is happening because of it. So that we could spend our time on our mats, just tapping into the opposite sense, a sense of spaciousness and ease. So go ahead and find a seated position that's comfortable for you. I'm sitting on a block, sometimes sitting on something can be a little bit more comfortable for the hips and allow the spine to get a little taller. Let your hands rest comfortably in your lap, palms down. If you're conserving energy, or you can turn the palms up if energy feels normal or abundant. But either way, bring the tip of your index finger to meet your thumb and feel that complete the circuit of energy in your body. And if you haven't already, allow your eyelids to get heavy and close. Feel your awareness start to turn away from the outside world and redirect itself towards your inner experience. Begin by scanning the body from the top of your head, the sides of the face and the neck, shoulders, through the torso, down into the hips and the legs. Just seeking out any areas that feel closed off or tight or like they're gripping. And with each inhale, you can send your breath into those places in the body and start to open them up, just like you would blow up a balloon. And with each exhale, just as though you let the air back out of the balloon, notice how now everything feels a little bit softer. And the next time you breathe in, it's a little bit easier to fill up those spaces with breath. And then exhale and let them soften even more. So simply finding a rhythm of inhales to create space and exhales to soften. A rhythm that feels comfortable and natural to you, something that's even and steady. And if there is distraction that arises in the mind, thoughts or ideas or anticipations, it's not a problem. You simply invite the awareness back to your breath, back to your body. Allowing your awareness to continue to drop inside. Bringing the hands now to join in front of the heart, pressing your thumbs to your sternum so that you can feel your heartbeat, feel your deep connection to your inner world. And now we'll connect with each other and seal in our intention to practice easefully together. The sound of 3 ohms. So exhale everything out, feel your energy ground. And then inhale and expand. Feel your connection to the other people in this space as the final vibrations of Om fade away. Release your hands into your lap, and as you're ready, you can blink the eyes open and let the light back in. And from here, go ahead and come down off of your height if you're sitting on something. Go ahead and stretch your left leg out. Bend the right knee so you're in kind of like a half straddle. And your left hand can act as sort of a little kickstand by your hip. Take a deep breath in, stretch the right arm tall. And then go ahead and take a side bend towards that left leg. And rediscover your steady rhythm of breath. As you root down through the hips and inhale, lengthening your rib cage away from the hips. And as you exhale, notice what can soften. And you may find that as you settle into your side bend, you can walk this left hand inside the left leg. Press the earth away and maybe come a little bit deeper, but only if it's available. Keeping the head heavy, neck relaxed. Now reach your right arm up and back where the ceiling meets the wall behind you. And the more you reach the fingertips away, the more you'll feel the stretch travel down the inseam of the arm into the chest. As you inhale, reach through the top fingertips, pull yourself back up. And then we'll switch to the other side. So now right leg straight, left leg bends. Right hand on the floor for some support. As you inhale, stretch the left arm high. And then take a tiny little twist so that you can take this side bend. And the right hand can stay outside or even come inside the leg, whatever you feel ready for in your body. There's no like wrong thing to be doing. Feel your head get heavy, shoulders drawing away from the ears. And then keeping your body in your side bend, reach your left arm up and back where the ceiling meets the wall. Lay the heart back, feel the chest open. And then on your next inhale, reach through those top fingertips, come all the way back up. And swing your legs around to come into a tabletop position on the hands and the knees. Feel the ends of the spine, crown of the head, and tailbone reaching away from each other. Feel how long you can get. And then start to move with the breath, taking some rounds of cat-cow. As you inhale, lift the tail, send the heart forward. And exhale, press the earth away and tuck the chin. Inhale, open up. Exhale, round. So keep moving through your cat-cow, finding your own rhythm that matches your inhales and your exhales. And if there's other directions you would like to move your spine, maybe taking it side to side or creating circles with the rib cage or the hips, right? Trust whatever your body wants to intuitively do here to get warm. And trust that whatever you're doing is the right thing for you in your practice right now. At the bottom of your next exhale, make your way back to a neutral spine. Take your hands forward, one handprint, tuck your toes, and lift your hips, down dog. And same thing here, whatever movements feel good. If you like to shift the hips or pedal the knees, right? Stretch out the feet and the toes. But always keeping that slow, smooth, steady rhythm of breath. It's like your reminder, like, oh yeah, I'm practicing being easeful. Let your breath be that reminder. So if you're still moving around, go ahead and settle into a static down dog. Squeeze the outer upper arms towards each other. Hug your thigh bones towards each other. As you inhale, lift up onto your tippy toes and look forward. And then exhale, travel your hands to meet your feet, or your feet to meet your hands rather. And again, here in your forward fold, any movements that would feel good. You can pedal knees, nod your head yes, or shake it no. And then from here, bend your knees a lot so that your belly rests on your thighs. And slowly, slowly rise to standing, one vertebrae at a time. Knees stay bent all the way. Head is the last thing to arrive. And when you do, feel your mountain pose. Stand tall. Feel the strength in your body. And yet, how can you also be a strong, tall mountain with ease? So maybe relax your face or smile. And as you inhale, float the arms up and overhead. And exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen, get long. And exhale, fold over your legs. We'll do that 2 more times. So inhale, lift. And exhale to fold. 1 more. Good. Plant your hands, step your right foot back. Lower your back knee to the earth. Squeeze your inner leg lines towards each other. Stabilize your hips. And then let the hips sink down. Press down through your feet and the fingertips float up to the sky. Gonna drop the arms behind your back, interlace the fingers. Stretch the knuckles towards the back of the mat, lift the heart. Squeeze your shoulder blades together to support that lift in your heart. And as you inhale, release the hands, fingertips to the sky. Exhale, hands to the earth. Right hand's gonna stay here. And then stretch your left arm up to the sky. And you can look at the top or the bottom hand, whatever makes your neck happy. You can keep this back knee down, or if you want more of a challenge this morning, you can tuck your back toes and lift the knee. Take 1 more deep breath in, expand outward. And as you exhale, release your left hand to the earth and step back to down dog. Take a breath in, exhale it out. In, out. As you inhale, look forward, right foot steps forward. Back knee to the earth. Stabilize your foundation and then open up. So as you press down through the feet, feel the belly lift, heart lift, crown of the head lifts. Drop the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers with the opposite thumb on top. Stretch the knuckles back, lift the heart. Breath is super expansive here. Good. Use your inhale to release the arms up. Exhale, hands to the earth. Left hand stays here. Take a deep breath in. Stretch your right arm towards the sky. Open your wings. And whatever you did on the other side with the back leg, if you lifted the knee or kept it down, go ahead and do the same thing here. Let your breath be easeful, even if this pose feels like a lot of work. And as you exhale, lower your right hand. Left foot's going to come forward and fold over the legs. Bend the knees tremendously. Slowly roll up to standing, one vertebrae at a time. Let the bones stack when you arrive in standing. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, release, step the left foot back. Knee to the earth, arms to the sky. Good, hands come behind the back. Interlace the fingers, stretch the knuckles back, lift the heart. Keep the breath steady. Good, on an inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, hands into the heart this time. Take a deep breath in, lift your heart to meet your thumbs. And as you exhale, twist left elbow outside right knee. Right, press the palms together, pull the belly button in, keep the back knee down, or if you want more of a challenge, again, you can tuck the back toes and lift the knee up. Wherever you're at, take 5 breaths here. And as your body is challenged, bring the sense of ease with your breath. On the exhale, unwind, release the hands and step the right foot back, down dog. Take a breath in. Exhale it out. And in. And out. As you inhale, look forward, left foot forward. Back knee to the earth. Hands to the sky. Dropping hands behind the back. Interlace the fingers, opposite thumb on top. Stretch back, open the heart. Feel yourself connected to everyone who's doing this practice with you, even though you're in a different space. On an inhale, release the arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good. Use an inhale, lift the heart to meet your thumbs. And exhale, take that deep twist, hooking the elbow outside the knee. Stack the elbows, press the palms into one another. And then it's your choice. Back knee can stay down, or tuck the toes and lift the knee. 5 breaths here. And as the body does work, where can you create ease? That might be a smile on your face. Maybe your steady breath. And as you exhale, unwind, hands around the front foot. Right foot's going to come forward as you fold. And hang out here in your forward fold. Go ahead and grab a hold of opposite elbows, maybe gently sway side to side. Release the clasp of elbows if you have it, bend the knees deeply, and slowly, slowly make your way up to standing. As you arrive, inhale, arms up. And exhale, hands to the heart. Go ahead and close your eyes. Reconnect with your breath. When you're ready, blink the eyes open. Find a focal point, either on the wall or on the floor in front of you. Pour the weight into your right foot. Lift the left knee in front of you, and then open it like a book. And with or without the help of your hands, place the sole of your foot either above or below, not on your knee joint. Squeeze your foot and your leg into each other. Hands return to the heart. Now feel yourself steady and strong through the standing leg. And yet maintain a little bit of flexibility to be able to surf any wobbles that might be happening in your balance. Good. Staying on this right leg, turn the left knee to face forward again. And then we're going to hinge from the hips, shoot the leg behind you, have a little warrior three moment. Hands can stay at the heart, or you might stretch your arms beside you or out in front of you like Superman for more of a challenge. Keep breathing. And then take a bend in your standing leg. Stretch that left foot back, spin the heel down, and find your warrior two. So adjust your feet as needed. Front heel and back arch line up. Press down into the feet. Squeeze your heels towards each other and then lift the belly. Good. Legs stay as they are, shifting forward for side angle. Forearm comes onto the thigh, or you can bring your hand down to the earth or a block, whatever's available to you. And then just like we did in our opening side bend, right, you can use this elbow on the knee to press the knee down and help open your chest to the sky. Draw the chin in towards your throat so the back of the neck stays nice and long. And coming forward for half moon, turn the eyes to the earth, top fingertips towards the sky. Take one hop in, or maybe more than one. Right hand touches down in front of the pinky toes, and then open up. Again, feel the limbs radiating strength and energy, but find that sense of ease in the breath. Good. Left fingertips touch down. Left leg stays lifted, standing splits. Now squeezing at the glute to lift the leg. Keep the breath steady. That standing leg is working hard, but you can do hard things. And then slowly release the left foot to the earth. Bend the right knee. Walk the fingertips outside the right foot any amount. Take a deep breath in. Stretch your heart towards your fingertips. And exhale, bow over that right leg any amount. Send the breath into the left side body from the armpit down waistline all the way through the outseam of the leg. And then fingertips through center. This time the left knee bends a lot. Walk the fingertips to the left. Take a deep breath in, stretch the heart. And exhale, fold over the left leg. Now breathing into the right side body. And the fingertips back to center. Deep bend in the knees. Roll your way to standing. When you arrive, take a deep breath in. Sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Reconnect with your drishti, your focal point for the eyes. Feel both feet on the earth and then transfer the weight into your left foot. Right knee lifts. Open it like a book and then place the sole of the foot either above or below the knee. Squeeze your foot and your leg together. Lengthen the tailbone down through the standing leg. Feel it as part of your root structure, and then from the waist up, grow tall. And which part of you is easeful right now? If you're like, no heart, maybe smile. And turning right knee forward, hinging from the hips, having a warrior 3 moment. Shoot the legs straight back behind you. Any arm variation that you did on the other side, take it here, arms to the side or in front, or they can stay at the heart. Squeezing from the glute to lift the leg. And then deep bend in the standing leg. Touch the right foot down, spin the heel down. And set your foundation for warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. So same thing here, strong, powerful legs, lengthen the tailbone down, lift the belly. Keep that foundation, keep that length in your tailbone as you shift forward to find your extended side angle. Using the forearm or the hand to press down to roll the chest open, tailbone still lengthening down to that back heel. And turn the eyes to the earth, top fingertips to the sky, coming forward for your half moon. So it might take one hop or more than one. Hand touches down in front of the pinky toe and then get expansive here. Releasing the right hand to the earth, hips come to square. Squeeze from the glute to lift the right leg a little higher, standing splits. So feel strength in the legs, but let that sense of release happen in the spine. And then slowly, slowly release the right foot beside the left. Bring the hands on the earth in front of your feet. Bend your right knee a lot. Right hand stays down. Left arm lifts to the sky. Stay for one more inhale. And exhale, release. This time the left knee bends. Right arm up. And exhale, release. Go ahead and widen the feet a little bit more. Turn your toes out to point to 45 degrees and sink down into a squat malasana. So if it would feel more comfortable to sit on something, you're welcome to sit on something. Place the elbows inside the knees, press the knees open, lift the heart to meet the thumbs. Allow the breath to travel all the way down into the hips. Rebound back up. Release your right hand to the ground. Keep the connection between the knee and the back side of the arm here. Use that as leverage. Press the knee away. Open the chest. Lift the left arm. You can stay here with left arm lifted, or you can flip the palm and then tuck the left arm behind you, grabbing onto the opposite hip crease or holding onto your shirt. If you find yourself in that position, let your head relax and draw that left elbow away from your left ear. If you feel called to come into the full bind, you can flip your right palm now and tuck that arm behind you, and the fingertips might find each other behind the knee. Or you can hold clothing or use a strap, or stay where you are. And if you're bound, start to unwind, making your way back to center. And then we'll switch to the other side. So from center, now the left hand releases to the ground. Press the arm into the knee as leverage to roll yourself open. So you can choose to stay here, or you might flip the palm, thumb down, and tuck your right arm behind you. Reach the right elbow away from your ear. Let your head relax in the opposite direction. Things are going well here and you want more, you can come into your full bind. Now turning the left thumb downward and tucking that arm behind you. Wherever you're at, breathe. And if this pose feels challenging, either in your body or your mind, how can you create a sense of ease here? Even if it's just by recognizing that you won't be here forever. And if you're bound, start to make your way back to center. And then in no particular way, lower your booty to the earth. Step the feet out in front of you. Just bring the fingertips behind here. Give yourself enough space between your heels and your butt so that you can sit up straight. Okay. Take a deep breath in. Feel your belly expand. As you exhale, zip the belly up. Draw the belly button in. Keep the core zipped up. So now the breath is up here in the chest. So we inhale. Pull the belly in, round your spine, tuck your tailbone, straighten the elbows as much as you can. And then as you exhale, pull belly in closer, lift the heart and come back up. As you inhale, belly in, round the spine. Exhale, belly closer, lift the heart, good. Inhale, come back. Exhale, pull it in closer, lift, good. Inhale. Exhale, belly and lift the heart. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale, up and over. You've got 5 more. Good. Inhale, tuck the tail around. Exhale, lift the heart. Good. 4. And lift. 3 more. Good. Belly close. And 2. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Yeah, let your knees drop open. Let your spine round forward. And sway side to side. Good. Come on back up. Shift onto your side. And we'll go ahead and slide our way all the way down to the ground. Roll onto your back. Stretch your fingertips towards the sky so you've got like Frankenstein arms. Draw the belly, knit the low ribs in so that your back is attached to the earth. And then from the deep belly muscles, lift the feet up. So knees are at 90 degrees. Keep pressing the back firmly into the earth. Belly stays connected. Breath is in the chest. As you inhale, right arm drops behind you. Left leg comes as straight as it can. And exhale back to center. Good. Inhale, opposite arm and leg. Good. Keep the back connected to the earth. Exhale back up. Good. Inhale, stretch out. Belly stays super flat. Exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale, center. Good. Keep going. Inhale. Exhale up. Good. Only come as close to the earth as you can. If the back is popping up, right? Don't bring the arm and the leg so close. The form is more important than how close we're getting to the earth. Are you breathing? Inhale, stretch. Exhale, center. Stretch. Good. One more each side. Inhale, stretch and reach. Exhale, center. Last one. Inhale, reach. And center. Ooh, hug the knees into your chest. Take a big belly breath in. Exhale out of your mouth. One more in. And out. Start to rock and roll a little bit. Get some momentum and come back to seated. So now that we've woken up our cores, we're going to see about flying a little bit in crow pose. And this can just be an experiment, keeping in mind that our intention is ease, right? We're going to call this playtime, so we don't have to stick anything. We don't have to get disgruntled. Now, if you've got a block to perch your feet on, you might enjoy that. If not, feet can go on the ground, right? Take the knees wide, just like we were in our squat, and then we're going to start to work the armpits low, so that I can squeeze my knees in and use the backs of my arms like a shelf, right? Now, the key to success is to keep looking out in front of you. As soon as you start to look down, that's where you're going to go, right? So with my feet ahead of me, I'm going to feel that rounded spine, belly button in. And then shift the weight forward. And you can play around, right? You might keep one foot on the ground, little kickstand. Maybe both feet are going to come up. Make sure you're breathing, right? And just see what happens. So take the next minute or so and play around. And if you're like, absolutely not, right? Whether you've got a wrist injury or whatever might be happening, this is not your version of play. Feel free to do something that feels right for you in your practice today. When you've had enough of playing in your crow pose, you can come down and stretch your wrists. Right, press the palms together. Press backs of hands together. Slowly roll them around. Yeah. And as you're ready, we'll all make our way to the ground to set up for bridge pose. So bending the knees with the feet hip distance apart. Bring your heels close enough so that with arms by your sides, the middle fingers might barely touch the backs of the heels. And feel the bottoms of the feet. Press down through the backs of the arms, the back of your head. And as you inhale, curl your tailbone and lift up. So up to you, arms can stay by the sides or clasp hands and snuggle the arm bones closer to each other. Engage your glutes tremendously to tuck your tailbone towards your knees. And breathe. One last deep breath in. And as you exhale, come on down. Take a breath in. Let it go. And now if bridge pose felt good, you can stay with bridge pose. If you would like to experiment with wheel, and that's part of your practice, right? You can flip the Palms so fingertips are underneath the shoulders. Bridge, folks, keep your arms by your sides. Wherever you're at, feel what's touching the earth, your foundation. Inhale, curl your tailbone and lift your hips. If you're coming into wheel, stop at the crown of your head, suck your shoulder blades onto your back, and then press up. 5 breaths. Glutes engaged. Where's the ease? After 5 breaths, make your way slowly back to earth. Take a breath in. Exhale it out. And then one more back bend of your choice, either bridge or wheel. If there's some other pose that is calling your name, by all means, take 5 breaths in the back bend of your choice. Bringing ease to the pose now as you feel the support and connection to everyone else practicing together in this moment. And use your exhale to release all the way to the earth. Take a breath in. Exhale it out. Stretch your arms beside you in a T. Turn your palms face up. Separate your feet so that they're as wide as your mat. And keeping the feet that wide, just let both knees fall to the right. As you inhale, feel your belly button lift and your tailbone tuck down. And if you want more of a stretch, you can place your right foot on top of your left knee as an anchor. The more you engage your glutes to tuck your tailbone, the more you'll intensify the sensation on the front side of your left hip. So choose your own adventure. Place the right foot back onto the earth. Knees come back to center, feet as wide as the mat. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, knees fall to the left. Inhale, tuck the tailbone, lift the belly. And then as it feels good, you might choose to place your left foot on top of right knee as an anchor. Using your breath to create that sense of ease across the front of the right hip. To invite softness and space. Bring the knees back to center. And the knees into the chest, give them a nice squeeze. Make little circles on the ceiling with your knees in one direction. And then in the other. Release your feet back to the mat and cross the right ankle over the left knee. So you've got a figure 4. Flex through the right ankle. And then draw the figure 4 in, clasping the hands either behind your left thigh or around the shin, whatever's available. Take a deep breath in, lengthen the right side of the waist as you press that knee away from your torso. And exhale. Notice what can soften. And exhale, unwind the legs. And switch side now, crossing left ankle over right knee. Flex the ankle. And then draw the knees in, clasping the hands, whatever's available. Use an inhale and lengthen the left side of your waist, feeling that hip drop down. And exhale, elbow presses the knee away from your body. Notice if your jaw starts to take on some of the tension that you're releasing from your hip. And let your face soft. As you exhale, release, unwind. Squeeze both knees into the chest. One last time. Tuck the chin, make a tiny little package. And on an exhale, release. And make your way into your Shavasana. So if you have extra clothing, socks, or a sweatshirt or something you want to put on, or a blanket to cover up with, make sure that you'll stay warm. As you make your way to rest, take a hold of the inner thigh and draw it outward on each side, right? So pull the inner thigh out so then your feet will be sort of pigeon-toed, and then release the feet so that they flop out. And then use your hands and kind of scoot your spine longer. And when you're ready, bring the arms by your sides, turn the palms face up. And then reach through one fingertip and then the other to draw the shoulder blades underneath the heart. When you've arrived in your final resting posture, you can allow the eyelids to get heavy and close. Release any control of your breath and return to your natural rhythm of inhales and exhales. Take a deep breath in and tense all the muscles of your body. Squeeze your arms, squeeze your leg, make fists, crunch your face. And as you exhale, let everything go. Allow this sense of peace and surrender to wash over you. Allowing the body to absorb the benefits of your practice while your awareness drifts away and you take rest. Feel the earth holding you. As you deepen your breath, draw your awareness back to your body. To wake up the fingers and the toes, wrists and ankles. Gently roll your head side to side to wake up your neck. Draw a deep breath in, stretch the arms, stretch the legs. And then exhale and let it all go. One more time. Inhale, huge full body stretch. And exhale everything. Bend the knees. Put the knees into your chest. And then roll to one side and use your arm as a pillow. I'm resting here just for a moment. Remaining connected to a sense of peace, quiet, ease. With your eyes closed, use your hands to help yourself come back to a comfortable seat. And the hands at the heart, feel your heartbeat. Allow the fingertips to radiate out into space so that you can feel the connection to the heartbeat of the other people you're practicing with. Feel that sense of exhale that comes with knowing that there's other people we're on this journey with. And if we can't see them or we're not in the same space. Take what you've cultivated here in your mind and your body as you move into the rest of your day, staying deeply connected to this peaceful, easeful place inside. We'll close our practice with one final Om together. So exhale, then ground down. Inhale, expand. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me and with each other today. Thanks, everyone.